Our projection is that in 2018, 136 million people across the planet will be in need of humanitarian assistance. That's about 5% higher than the projection we made this time last year. The big drivers of humanitarian need for 2018 will continue to be conflict and violence, which forces people to flee from their homes, denies them access to adequate food, and robs them of their livelihoods. There will also be, we expect in 2018, the regular occurrence of natural disasters, typhoons and hurricanes and other natural disaster events. Some scientists, in fact, think that 2018 might see a risk of a slightly larger number of earthquakes. In many of these crises, aid workers put their own lives at risk in order to help others. And this year alone, 171 aid workers have been killed, wounded, or kidnapped while carrying out their work. And just this week, we saw another horrific example of this, with 45 people, including a number of NGO workers, killed in a single incident in Jonglei in South Sudan. The largest humanitarian crisis that we're concerned about in the world at the moment is the crisis in Yemen. And Yemen has a population of 25 million people. 20 million of them need assistance, and something like 7 or 8 million of them are right now right on the brink of famine. And as you know, we've been calling for a full unwinding of the blockade, which has been preventing humanitarian assistance and commercial food and fuel get into Yemen since the measures were put in place after the attack, the missile attack on Riyadh on the 6th of November.
We have the number of hungry children in the world is going up again, not down, and we are seeing tremendous suffering in some of the worst places, for example in Yemen, which we just talked about, where we are seeing that children are dying from diseases that was overcome in many places over 100 years ago. We are talking about cholera here, and in Yemen we have a situation where more than 100 children die every day. I think our figure is 130. So that is a very serious crisis. We have to be very, very grateful to the donors who are stepping up in this very difficult situation. We have never had as much funding as we have right now available to us to help people, and that surely is a very, very good thing. And we hope that we can continue that in 2018, of course.